Hey everyone, and welcome to this special closing explainer. I am so thrilled to be guiding you through the absolute most powerful takeaways we've explored together over the last couple of days. The 2026 Second International Congress on Human Development and Sustainability has been this really incredible whirlwind 48-hour journey of global knowledge sharing, and well, we're here right now to celebrate and synthesize the whole shebang. So let's set the stage here. Why did we actually gather virtually from literally all corners of the globe? The foundational mission of this 2026 Congress was born from a pretty pressing reality. We are living in a time of radically accelerated change. Our goal was crystal clear: finding real, actionable solutions that balance this incredibly rapid technological advancement with our fundamental human well being, and of course, the urgent care of our planet. Because it's not about stopping progress, right? It's about deliberately steering it toward planetary well being. Okay, let's dive into this by remembering the four core thematic axes that guided our global dialogue over the past 2 days. We looked at human development challenges in the 21st century, innovation and technology for global sustainability, sustainable finance for equitable growth, and finally, education and society for sustainable transformation. Which brings us to Section 1, AI, Ethics, and Institutional Integrity. A massive undercurrent of the entire Congress was this really complex intersection of AI and moral responsibility. It was fascinating how day one tackled the heavy systemic risks, looking at large scale technological systems and institutional governance, but then day two pivoted beautifully to a deeply humanistic and creative focus. It showed us that while we absolutely must build robust legal and institutional frameworks, we also need deeply human, innovative work environments if we're actually going to thrive alongside these new tools. And that brings up an absolutely crucial point, which was captured perfectly in the keynote by Dr. Aruna Pavate from Mumbai University. She introduced the Responsible Artificial Intelligence Framework for SDG. Now, this isn't just some abstract academic theory. It's a vital, structured approach demanding that we integrate ethics, governance, and sustainability right into the core of AI design. AI literally has to actively serve the Sustainable Development Goals. It can't just be this unguided force spreading like wildfire. It has to be a deliberately governed tool for global good. What's brilliant is how our speakers took these massive concepts and applied them directly to real-world frameworks. Dr. Juan Santiago Yolari unpacked the incredibly high stakes of using AI within the judiciary system. Dr. Laura Lopez Almanza Bios navigated the total ethical minefield of informed consent and patient rights when AI assists in medical decisions. Dr. Josep Jover Padró reminded us of the critical need for whistleblowing to protect institutional integrity. And then Dr. Jose Manuel Ballester Fernandez brought it all together with the concept of double materiality, basically requiring us to use broad, systemic thinking when analyzing our true impact on the world. Moving right along to Section 2, Education and Human Innovation. But listen, managing institutional risk, that's really only half the equation here. We absolutely have to cultivate human potential too, and that was captured so perfectly in Dr. Jagdish Khatri's incredibly provocative keynote quote: "It's time for humanization now." I mean, what a powerful rallying cry for this Congress, right? It serves as a stark reminder that no matter how advanced our algorithms get, technology just has to remain anchored by human values. We can't ever lose sight of the people these technologies are meant to serve, a sentiment that totally echoed Dr. Jose Luis Vertigay's opening call for AI at the service of humanity. Okay, so let's walk through the logical steps of how we actually achieve this humanization by adapting our human ecosystems. First, as Dr. Manas Mishra pointed out, we have to truly understand the changing dimensions of life and pinpoint exactly where technology is intervening. Once we get that, we move to step 2, Dr. Sandeep Sharma's call to actively foster creative work environments, because human creativity, that is the true engine of innovation. And finally, step 3, Dr. Matias Angel Garcia Javier showed us that we must build entirely new educational models designed from the ground up for this era of emerging technologies. And to see exactly how this builds into actionable practice, we just have to look at the closing lecture by Dr. Eva Diaz-Fernandez. She spotlighted a highly practical approach to weaving sustainability directly into the fabric of university engineering curriculums. So it's not just an elective or some afterthought. It is about embedding sustainable, regenerative thinking right into the minds of the very students who are going to go out and build our future infrastructure. Let's shift gears to Section 3, a worldwide perspective. Now, what's really amazing about this is seeing the incredible flow of ideas across borders. Because we met virtually, with Bogota, Colombia acting as our symbolic anchor, we were able to seamlessly connect insights from Spain, Mexico, Argentina, and India. From ensuring AI serves humanity to applying systemic thinking in finance, We've essentially crowdsourced global wisdom to tackle these planetary challenges. And honestly, this kind of cross-cultural dialogue is exactly what sustainable development demands. Of course, we've got to take a brief moment to acknowledge the organizing bodies who actually made this dynamic space possible. The Academia Hispanoamericana de Doctores, the ED&T Research Center, and the Red International de Desarrollo Humano y Sostenibility worked tirelessly to facilitate this crucial dialogue. They saw that the 21st century is marked by these accelerated changes, and they stepped up to create a collaborative platform for all of us, academics, professionals, entrepreneurs, and students, to share these vital practices. And finally, Section 4, the path forward. Information really only becomes transformation when we actually apply it. So, I want to leave you with this question. How will you apply this systemic thinking to drive human development and sustainability in your own discipline today? Whether you are in finance, education, law, or engineering, the future is quite literally in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer journey through the core ideas of the Congress. And now, perfectly setting the stage for the official closing remarks, I'm going to hand it back over to the Congress Director, Dr. Oscar Yacide Aparicio Gomez.